Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Hurley, and I'm the founder and CEO of SellAnalytix. We're building the back-end operating system for e-commerce companies. We're transforming how e-commerce companies understand their finances so they can make confident, data-driven decisions to facilitate their success. I want to begin by sharing a story of one of our oldest customers, Ray, who's a fantastic example of someone who used our platform to grow his company. Ray turned his small, local, family-owned business selling artisanal hams into a successful e-commerce company and made $70,000 his first year online. But in figuring out online sales, Ray was overwhelmed by the logistics of running his brand and hit a plateau. When we first connected with Ray, he was keeping all of his receipts in a Ziploc bag, not sure of how much profit he was actually making. He would reorder ingredients based on a gut feeling and consistently went out of stock on key ingredients, missing out on potential revenue. And preparing for tax season for Ray was an absolute disaster. Fortunately, we were able to connect with Ray and transform his business completely. On the accounting side, our system automatically reconciles his books every single day so he knows how much profit he makes. When Ray started using our forecasting module, he reduced stockouts by 64%. And when tax season came for Ray, he was completely prepared with none of the stress from before. With us, Ray grew revenue 120% the following year. We freed Ray from the back-end processes, allowing him to focus on what he loves most, curing hams. And Ray is just one of 3 million US e-commerce entrepreneurs, so he's not alone in dealing with these back-end operations. Most small companies don't have teams of MBAs to automate their business processes, and they struggle to track and extract insights from their data. And I know this better than most, having started my own successful e-commerce company. I started 9 years ago with $500 and grew to almost $2 million of total revenue. Our other teammates have spent the last decade working in various other parts of e-commerce. Currently, we're targeting the rapidly growing $35 billion market of e-commerce accounting tools. Focusing on our initial segment of US-based Amazon sellers is an $860 million opportunity. E-commerce is notorious for having a really low bar to entry, leading to the recent explosion in the number of new sellers. However, most find that it's surprisingly complex. Accounting, inventory forecasting, and supply chain management are just a few of the hidden areas entrepreneurs often struggle with, yet are so critical to get right. Most e-commerce sellers handle this by paying for at least 3 separate tools to manage their finances. Most sellers use QuickBooks as their accounting hub, but is unable to sync to sales channels like Amazon, Shopify, or Walmart, so they pay for an integration tool like A2X to sync that data. Inventory management and product profitability are critical for e-commerce companies. But again, QuickBooks doesn't help with that, so sellers pay for another specialized tool, such as Sellerboard, to automate that analysis. Now, this financial stack is what I used for years running my own e-commerce company, and it works okay. But it's expensive, complicated to set up, and still does not provide a unified view of a company's finances. That's why we created SellAnalytix. We combine all these complex workflows into one easy-to-use platform. As in a complete accounting system, direct integration to all your sales channels, and e-commerce specific analysis, SellAnalytix has all the data and insights you need to grow your business. So say you're Ray. What you do is you're going to connect all your sales channels, your bank accounts into our system, and our software is going to automatically account and reconcile that data so you can log in, view reports, and find hidden areas to optimize your profit. Compared to our competitors, we have significantly more functionality, are easier to use, well at a lower price point, making us a no-brainer for new customers. So far, we've achieved solid traction with 31 paying clients that pay us over $4,000 a month to manage their $50 million of annual revenue. We're currently looking to raise $250,000 in our pre-seed so we can execute on our vision and hit $2 million in ARR from 800 clients in the next year when we redeploy our version 2 platform and look to scale even further. Join us. Thank you.